Matt, a draw, snatching a point from what looks like the claws of defeat there. Your thoughts on that one, please?
Character, unbelievable character. I thought we were much the better team in the game. I thought that was clear for everyone. It was, but what we can't do, I said this to the lads, we can't give a goal away so early, which then makes it a game that we have to not chase, but it just puts, it just sets the game in the bad way. So that was frustrating. But I thought the performance after that was very good, and I thought there was only one team that was going to win the game. And then to get sucker punched again, listen, after the week we've had, you'd think lesser teams or lesser the character of teams, that's game over them. But not our team. We were fighting and pushing and going right till the end, and it felt like there might be a winner in there. It did, which I think would have been just, because as I say, I think there's only one team in the game for me. And I saw that from, it was time wasting from, 15 minutes into the game. So, which was disappointing because, listen, I have no problems with that from an opposition point of view, because that is what it is. But from a refereeing point of view, we have to stamp that out of it. We have to get the game going. People have come here to watch the game. They haven't come to see a keeper take 35, 40 seconds over every goal kick. So that needed to be sorted out early, which it wasn't, which then, just slow played the game. But for us, I thought we played, we had some good moments in it. We stuck to our guns, and a point for me was the least we deserved, albeit in a strange way that it comes.
It's a never say die attitude, isn't it? And you've often spoken about different horses for courses in terms of the players that can come off the bench. And, Danny Johnson had to be incredibly patient throughout the season as well, but comes on and gets 2 goals with 2 very instinctive finishes as well.
Yeah, to me, it felt like that was what was needed in the game as well, because again, there was just, for me, defensively, we really threatened them, but just that touch wasn't quite there. I thought Danny came on and did great, and I thought Levi did the same, and as put them on the back foot and made them defend, and so pleased for them too. And I thought the subs made a real impact in the game. But again, I think we were on top in the game anyway. I do, and the goal for them, you're always concerned that might happen when you go 1-0 down, which is what I say, can't concede so early, because it gives the chance for that to happen, to get another one on the counter against the run of play. But again, the character of the team, the never say die attitude, it would have been very easy at that point to throw in the towel, which we never do and which we don't do. So unbelievable resilience and character from our team, and the supporters went with us the whole game as well. And all that was missing was a winner, which we thoroughly deserved. But sometimes you look back on these points, I'm a big believer in that, and these sorts of circumstances, and you look back on them points and you say, okay, yeah, maybe that was one of them big points.
I think it was at 1-0, Tommy Simkin makes an unbelievable side from Stockton to turn that over the bar, and that's why he's so highly thought of, isn't it? Because when he doesn't have too much to do in a game, he can still very, very attentive to pull off something like that.
That was an unbelievable save. It really was. It really was, and that's the team element to it, because everyone has to play their part. Everyone does. Credit to Tom there. He stayed patient. He stayed. Because he wasn't having to do too much, so he stayed ready for that moment and was there when it came. Pleased for him with that. But again, it's the way the point comes is unbelievable in terms of that resilience and character, and it feels like a victory, but you can't help but feel disappointed because we're a better team. So, on the face of it, I don't know what the stats were. I'm sure the shots were high and all of that, but on the face of it, the way the game panned out, we take the point and we move on.
You mentioned Levi there as one of our latest January signings. There's a couple of days left to go in the window. Still active, still working?
Still working, yeah, for sure. But again, protecting what an incredible group that we have, that's the main thing, and I'll protect that. That is everything to me. So anything we do will be for the right reasons, and we'll see what happens.